complicated. Do you want the whole answer?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Okay. I get the point.
He doesn't, everybody else does.
No, because we went through many titles that were proposed. I proposed some, and they said, nah. Then eventually I sort of gave up. I said, how about Call Me By Your Name, since it's so important in the story itself? And they said, yes. And of course, that was a wise choice on my part. I never make wise choices. But people ask me, how did you come up with this idea of calling one another by each other's names? And I think it is the ultimate form of intimacy. When you become someone else and you let someone become you, in the sense that you want to know yourself through someone else. It can't be any more intimate than that. That's the end of it. But the idea came to me as a bit as a joke, because I had two friends. One of them is no longer alive, and they were partners. One was called Anne, she was French, and the other one was Italian, and it was called Anna. And so I was imagining to myself, when they made love, and they would call each other's names, how would they do it, without saying, and of course it was easy for them because they had the same name. And so, but the idea sort of stayed in the back of my mind for years, and eventually when I wrote it down here, it made perfect sense.
Yeah, the book explains it a lot more than I think the movie did, because I saw the movie first, and I went, all right, well, that's interesting. But then in the book, when he talks about how the words coming out, and hearing his words come out of his mouth, that was pretty amazing. How do you feel about the people that they cast for this? Would you have thought of somebody differently? Did you think the actors fit the roles?
Well, I don't go to the movies that much, so I didn't know actors. I didn't know who Armie Hammer was, and I didn't know. I had seen Chalamet, but I had seen him in Homeland, and had hated him because he was a terrible character. I mean, he's a fantastic actor, and he is a wonderful human being. So is Armie. Armie's an amazing. They're all fantastic people. The director, Michael Stuhlbarg, is wonderful. These are nice human beings. Which you put four nice human beings in one room, it doesn't happen in life. The problem with me now is that when I think back on the book, I can no longer imagine what Elio looks like, except as Timmy, and Armie is how Oliver looks. I cannot remember who they were before. Yeah. The house itself, I can no longer remember what the house looks like.
Yeah, I was going to actually ask you that, if the locations fit exactly what you had thought of, but no, they just tailored it to where they wanted to film it.
No, I wanted it on the beach. The whole book takes place on the beach. This has no beach. It's in landlocked Lombardy, in the heart near Milan. There are no beaches. Yeah, there's a little river where you see them swimming, but look at how big that river is, and they don't show you. So. But these are changes that are, as far as I'm concerned, incidental. They have no importance.
True. True. The love and the romance and the coming of age and the discovering who you are, I mean, that all comes out so perfectly. It's amazing. The only thing I thought was interesting is that Armie Hammer seems so much older than I thought in the book he would be. Because he's supposed to be 25, and it just didn't really.
I don't think he's 31 years old, but I don't think he looks 31. I mean, I can't tell how old people are. And I'm polite enough not to ask, but no, basically, it worked. For me, it just worked. It was fine.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's